What's up guys, Andrew, aka the Gloctopus here with Gloctopus Reviews, and this week we're bringing you a review on the Tyrant Design CNC Concept 1 Handstop. If you guys want to see more cool reviews like this, go ahead and like and subscribe to our pages on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this review and installation of the Tyrant Design CNC Concept 1 Handstop. First, we're going to go ahead and give you some measurements on the handstop, that way you know how big it is. As far as width on the handstop, it measures out to be about 0.71, 0.72 inches in width, and in length, it's running at about 1.96 inches, so almost 2 inches in length. As far as height, from the bottom of the weapon, you're looking at right around 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. So super small handstop, doesn't take a lot of real estate up on your weapon. Next, we're going to go ahead and get this installed so you guys can see the installation of it. First, we're going to go ahead and break down the weapon because we really don't want to work on it put together. It's a little easier to handle when you have the upper and lower separated. So we're going to go ahead and get this separated for you guys and get started. All right, guys. Number one thing to do when you're working on your weapons, you want to make sure that your weapons are clear, you have no ammo in the same room, you have all your bullets put away. It's always safety check number one. So when installing this handstop, we're going to go ahead and flip this upside down. Like I said, it's a super easy install. The way this gets installed is the large angle in the front goes towards the front of the weapon and the small back angle goes towards the rear of the weapon. So what you want to do is go ahead, before you get this installed, loosen up the screw a little bit to where this M-lock tab on top has a little bit of room to turn. You're going to make sure that this M-lock tab is straight in line with this tab here. Go ahead and insert that into your M-lock slot on your rail, and you're going to take the ball end of the Allen wrench they supply you with, and you take the ball end from the side and you want to tighten on that screw that's inside of the handstop, and you're going to tighten on that until you get some resistance. And once you get that resistance, you'll know that the M-lock tab on the inside has turned perpendicular to the actual slot. And take the other end, the small end of this wrench, and you're going to go ahead and tighten that. No torque specs, just good and tight. So what we do is put a little pressure here on the end of the Allen wrench. We don't want to break it. Just get it really good and tight. You can also get some blue Loctite, not red, guys. Red requires heat. Blue does not. A little dab of blue Loctite you can put on that screw that goes through the M-lock tab, and that will assure that this doesn't back itself out in the future. And that's it, guys. Easy peasy. This handstop gets installed with no muss, no fuss. Super easy to put on. We're going to go ahead and put the weapon back together. That way you guys can see what the full setup looks like. And that's it, guys. We've got this installed. You've got the Tyrant Design CNC Concept 1 hand grip and their handstop. It is a perfect pair. They do offer other handstops and grips at Tyrant CNC. They've got the Mod 2 grips. Those have the chevron designs inside the grips, and they've also got the chevron design on their elongated Mod 2 grip. I prefer the Concept 1. It's just a lot of weight savings. These things are super durable. They're covered in the durometer rubber, which is comfortable to hold in your hand. These do come in different colors. There is a nickel finish, a black finish, gold, red, and blue. So they've got enough colors to suit whatever fancy you have. They're just really, really nice pieces. If you guys are looking for grips like this, go ahead and click the link in the description, and that will take you to another page where you can check out items from Tyrant. They make all kinds of things, not just these grips. And we're gonna get this packed up, guys, and down to the range. That way you can get an example of what it looks like when you're actually shooting the weapon and holding it. As far as me, I have an exaggerated C-clamp grip, so when I hold it, I'm holding it like this, but you'll see that in the video. So let's get this packed up and down there so you guys can check it out. All right, guys, welcome back from the range. We're gonna go ahead and get into this Concept 1 Handstop and go ahead and give you our rating. We rate this at a 8 out of 8 Glocktopus arms, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of Handstops on the market. There's a couple that look just like a piece of metal that goes at the end of your M-lock rail. There's a few angled foregrips. There's some short little Handstops that you can buy from Magpul or other companies. The reason I'm going ahead and rating this an 8 out of 8 is the durability, the comfortability, and the ease of the install. M-lock is super easy to install. It's better than Picatinny in my opinion. It's just a smoother system to run in general. As far as holding it, there's a couple ways you can grab onto this Handstop. I like to, as seen in the video, wrap my palm around the bottom with an exaggerated C-clamp grip. You can really do anything you want with this Handstop. Grab it any way you want to. You can grab it from the back and rest the back of your hand on it. If you're activating a light switch on top, you can go ahead and wrap your palm around it and do, like I said, the over-exaggerated C-clamp on top. It's all personal preference. But as far as our rating, we think this is a perfect Handstop to match with their Concept 1 grip in the back. It's got this nice little hole that you can see through. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is a very, very, very nice grip and Handstop setup. We appreciate you guys logging in and watching all of our videos. Go ahead and leave comments below if you have any questions. If you want to know where to get a Concept 1 Handstop or grip, go ahead and click the link down in the description. That'll take you to another page that takes you to all the places where you can get items like this. As always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Check you guys later.